Have you ever wondered what reality truly is? A world where a particle can exist in two places at once. It sounds like magic, but it's physics. Or two particles can instantly react to each other, even across billions of kilometers. Welcome to the quantum world, where truth is stranger than fiction. This is not science fiction. It's how the universe truly works at its smallest scale. As you magnify reality, you discover a world entirely different, where classical laws dissolve. At that level, nothing is fixed. Only probabilities, superpositions, and possibilities. A cat both alive and dead? In quantum physics, that is entirely possible. Erwin Schrödinger proposed this paradox, not to prove it true, but to raise a question. But it's not just cats. Even electrons can behave like a wave. Even when sent one at a time, the result is still interference, as if each particle traveled through both slits simultaneously. The greatest minds in history argued fiercely. What is truly happening here? Einstein called one phenomenon spooky action at a distance, because it seemed to defy even the speed of light.
When you measure one particle, the other, no matter how far across the universe, changes instantly.
Quantum mechanics is unbelievably precise, and yet so absurd that no one truly understands why. Today, we begin the journey to explore these extraordinary mysteries and overturn the rules we once believed unshakable. Ask questions. Challenge assumptions. Curiosity is the first step to every discovery. Because the microscopic world doesn't just exist in laboratories, it shapes the entire cosmos. Understanding the smallest may be the key to understanding everything. Quantum superposition allows a particle to exist in many states at the same time.
Until it is observed, all possibilities exist side by side.
But the very act of observing, like opening the box, forces the system to choose a state. We call this the collapse of the wave function, one of the greatest mysteries in modern physics. Now comes another strange phenomenon: quantum entanglement. Two particles become entangled. The behavior of one instantly affects the other, no matter the distance. Einstein rejected this phenomenon, calling it spooky action at a distance. But today, quantum entanglement is not just theory. It has been confirmed by thousands of experiments. And this very phenomenon forms the foundation of quantum computing, now advancing at incredible speed. Now we arrive at a classic question. Is light a wave or a particle? The answer is both. Light acts like a wave when unmeasured and like a particle when observed. This is called wave-particle duality, one of the foundational paradoxes of quantum physics. The very act of measurement changes how matter behaves. Does observation itself interfere with reality? According to Heisenberg, it is impossible to measure both the position and velocity of a particle precisely at the same time. This is the uncertainty principle. The more clearly you know one, the more obscure the other becomes. The quantum world is not a perfect clockwork. It is a game of probabilities, where everything is a superposition of many possible states. Some theories even suggest that every possible state occurs in parallel universes. But why does only one possibility happen when we observe? That remains one of physics's greatest unsolved mysteries.
What is reality, and who or what decides it? When we observe, are we creating reality itself?
Observation seems to force the particles to choose a single state. Measurement is a special act. It does not just record, it shapes the outcome.
The collapse of the wave function occurs the instant a measurement is made.
This leads many to wonder, does our very act of observation create reality itself? The observer, whether human, machine, or any form of interaction, always influences the quantum system. This leads to a controversial hypothesis, that consciousness itself may play a vital role in shaping reality.
But not everyone agrees. Many argue it is nothing more than simple physical interaction.
Does every observation create a separate reality? Or are they all part of one overlapping chain of outcomes? These questions lead us to the very edge of reality and consciousness itself.
The measurement problem. Why and how does the wave function collapse when it is observed? This remains one of the greatest unanswered questions in physics.
If observation shapes reality, then consciousness and the universe may be connected in ways we have never imagined. Quantum technology is opening a new era, built upon these very mysteries. From lasers and GPS to MRI scans, quantum science has already been transforming the world around us. And in the future, quantum promises leaps forward in technology and artificial intelligence. But above all, quantum reminds us to always hold on to curiosity and the spirit of discovery.
Today's generation is carrying the torch, leading us toward new horizons.
We may not yet have all the answers, but the journey of discovery continues.
Are you ready to step into a world where reality is more magical than imagination? From those tiny quantum particles, our universe began with a great explosion called the Big Bang. Quantum laws guided every step of the cosmos, shaping atoms, elements, and ultimately, life itself. Not only the universe, quantum is also the foundation of modern technology, from lasers to computer chips.
It is quantum effects that allow us to build the digital world we live in today.
In medicine, MRI scanners rely on quantum principles to reveal the hidden structures inside the human body.
Quantum technology is unlocking extraordinary computational power through quantum computers. These breakthroughs promise to transform how we solve humanity's most difficult problems. From artificial intelligence to automation, quantum is the key to a new era. But no matter how far technology advances, the universe still holds countless mysteries yet to be discovered. We ask ourselves, could the multiverse truly exist, with countless parallel realities? Or perhaps the vacuum itself is not empty at all, but a seething ocean of energy. Theories like string theory attempt to unite quantum mechanics with gravity in search of a theory of everything. But to this day, the biggest question remains unanswered. Why does quantum work this way? And we, each individual, are but small pieces of that grand cosmic puzzle. The question is, How much can we truly understand and discover in this mysterious universe?
Quantum physics is still evolving, and the story of reality has no final chapter.
Each new discovery is a small light, guiding our path to understanding.
And the journey of discovery will continue, opening horizons never before explored.
Reality, stranger than any fiction.
Quantum is not just physics. It is the language of the universe, an invisible symphony. Philosophers have long asked, what is reality? And can we ever truly know? Quantum opens the door to many possibilities existing at once, like branching paths of destiny. Humanity, consciousness, and reality may be interwoven in a complex network beyond anything we've ever imagined. Absence. The younger generation is learning, debating, and dreaming of uncovering these mysteries. And inside the laboratory, science continues to move forward, testing, experimenting, and discovering.
Quantum technology will help us solve problems once thought impossible.
From information security to precision medicine, quantum is redefining the future. The universe remains a vast symphony, every wave of energy and particle contributing to its melody. Quantum knowledge is the result of centuries of learning and relentless discovery.
And every great story begins with the curiosity of young minds.
We are the storytellers of the cosmos, seeking meaning among infinite possibilities. How many parallel realities might exist alongside our own? Matter, energy, and consciousness intertwine to form the reality we know. In the digital age, quantum extends our reach into the world of information and data. We are entering a new era, where knowledge and technology become one. Great ideas are born from small conversations, sparked by curious minds.
And with each new day, we take one step closer to the truth.
What is reality? A question never old, always opening new discoveries. Could there be many universes existing at once, each a separate reality of its own? Where every quantum possibility gives rise to a different reality, forming an infinite web of parallel universes. Is the reality we live in unique, or just one among countless possibilities?
This question remains one of the greatest mysteries of science and philosophy.
And more importantly, within this vast and mysterious tapestry,
Who are we?
are we mere observers or co-creators of reality? The connection between consciousness and the universe remains one of the greatest mysteries.
Living. A story still unfinished.
From a single tiny particle to the complex structures of life and the vast universe. Reality is not a book already written, but a mystery you are helping to create.